YouTube. So hello everybody. I'm just waiting for some of you to jump on. I'm just on Instagram at the moment. Let me know when you are on and you can hear me. All good. But back over to you, Angela, because you seem to be the only one on here watching. But it is what it is, and that's what I was just saying before. I seem to keep running into technical issues, and it's always seems to be a problem getting on. So I thought I'll go earlier just in case we've got those hiccups again, but we seem to be okay. So how have you been, Miss Angela? Let me know. I've had a very, very busy day. I've had a busy week actually. Last week I was up in North Sydney doing this masterclass, and I'm a little bit exhausted still because I didn't get home till late Saturday afternoon, and most of the weekend just chilling and recovering from that. Oh, so you're going to switch. I'm going to switch to Facebook. Yeah, no, thanks for that, because it's just a little bit hard for me to read the comments on there because, as I said, the writing is so small. It just makes my job easier if you go over to Facebook, and hopefully we can get all of you on there and I can get all the comments through on the one spot, which would help me greatly. Please, thank you. So I'll wait for you to jump on over. Okay, I can see a number of you jumping on now. See, I've jumped on early, which I don't think people are expecting. Carol, hello. Thank you for joining. I jumped on a little bit early tonight because of technical issues I seem to have been running into the last couple of weeks, and I just figure I'll just jump on. If it works, it works. And if I'm having trouble, it will just probably have me on time anyway by the time I've worked out the issues. Okay. Those on Instagram, please go on over to Facebook or YouTube, please, and join me from there. That would be a big help to me. Thank you. Hello, Angela. You're back onto Facebook now, which I so much prefer. Thank you. Just wait for more of you to jump on. So, guys, you know the deal. If you could like and share, please, that would be fantastic. Let me just send a message. Hang on. Just while some of you are jumping, I just need to do something here. Hang on. Just pop that there. All good. Carrie Burgess, hello. I am well. I've sort of like, last week was a really big one for me, and I really got pushed out of my comfort zone. If you've seen that video that I put up, I'm forever telling people to, go beyond your comfort zone because you don't learn otherwise. But you know how it is, and I took my own advice, and it's something that I'm really glad that I stuck out. I did learn a lot, put it that way. I learned a lot, and looking forward to where I'm going to land with what I learnt over last week. But I'm well. Hope you are well also. Vanessa, hello. So let's get into some of these questions. See, that's what I said. I've jumped on a little bit early, and I think people come on a little bit later because they don't expect me to be jumping on until about 8:05. But here I am. If you can like and share, guys, let me know that you have done that. Pop it in the comments section there. You pretty much know how I roll with these readings. And I'll just pop up here a few links. My website, which is thepsychicpinup.com.au. If you want to book a private reading with me, the link will be there. Hang on a minute, where is my evening at the Vault at Port Kembla? Those tickets are actually selling now, and if you are in Port Kembla and if you are thinking about coming to this show, highly recommended that you get the tickets because I'm already 25% booked out with that. And there is the link there. Once those tickets are gone, they are gone. This always happens because we always get to the week before the show and I'm sold out and people are asking tickets. So do yourself a favor, jump on, get them, don't leave it to the last minute because you may be disappointed. Just checking Instagram. I think we're good with that. Now, if you can like and share, let me know that you have done that. Edith, I can't go answering legal things here on the website on Facebook. I've actually got it in the body there. I think the description. No medical, no legal here on here. I cannot do. Sorry, lovely, but I know the situation. I know. As a mum, I know how upsetting it is for you, and I know you just want the best. I get it, but I can't go answering that on here. Sorry, lovely, but yeah, I think it'll work out. Put it that way, it'll work out. That just wait, okay? So hope I'm not going to say I hope that helps you, but it's I can't go answering that on here. Sorry, guys. I'm going to be doing psychic readings tonight. Mediumship will be kept to minimum. If spirits jumps in, yes they are, but it's not actively something that I actively do on these live feeds because I try to get through as many of you as what I can in this short time. I do ask for specific questions, please. Please do that. If you're asking me, what do I see? Can I have a general? What do spirits see? I'm going to hold off until 8:45 and you can get a card pull with that. When we get to 85, yes, I'll be cracking out the cards and I will be pulling cards for people who have not had the opportunity to have a mini reading with me over this evening. Okie dokie. Yeah, sorry, Edith. Yeah. Patricia Reynolds, can you please like and share? Let me know that you have done that. And you know what, guys? I'm going to be checking to see if liked and shared because this is what people do. They say they have and they haven't. So I will be checking that. Fiona Wright, hello. Thank you for joining me. Let me just get all this. I want to get into these readings. So let's get on to it because I'm ready to go. Let's get this fast-paced thing happening. And hopefully I don't have technical issues or lagging with internet. Hello, Kelly Thompson. I'm just waiting for some questions to come up. And again, please, can we keep to 2 lines? If I need to be clicking something, I am not going to be doing it because it's fast-paced. And if I've got to slow down, I can't go back to questions. And again, mediumship, no mediumship. It's all psychic stuff tonight. Specific questions, guys. Let's get going. Okay. I'm just waiting. Okay, again, please like, share, pop it in comments that you have liked and shared, please. I'm going to open it up here to see if you have done that. It's an exchange of energy, guys. It's my way of giving back. Oh, and while we're at it, I'm going to be changing the times. My live feeds are going to be changed from next week. So write this down somewhere or stick it in your phone as a reminder that I'm moving my live feeds to 7 p.m. I'm going from 8 p.m. to 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, which is Sydney/Melbourne time. Wherever you are, you need to be looking at that time zone, 7 p.m. as of next week. It's going to help my Kiwi cousins out also, so you guys don't have to be waiting up at 10 o'clock at night. It'll be 9 o'clock for you guys, so it might be a little bit doable for some of you. Yeah, thanks, Angela. Great idea. Yep. All right. Hello, Gayleen. Thanks for joining. Carrie Burgess, okay, over on YouTube. Do you see me moving positions, any work anytime soon, please? Thank you. Definitely there's a fork in the road coming up with you. But the thing is, I feel like there's some sort of stagnation here. I feel like it's not going to happen as quickly as what you're hoping. I feel like we're going to get there, and I'm like, we're waiting for something to happen. And you feel it, and you get this, and I just feel like there's this sensation of stagnation before moving forward here. But I do see it. Okay, but they're not giving me a timeline with that. All right, yes. So, okay, so Carrie, you're Kiwi too. So from next week, it'll be 9 p.m. for you. Michelle Eileen, thank you for liking and sharing, lovely. Do you see me moving next year? I definitely see something legal connected around you. So I'm going to say yes, there is. But I still feel like there's some sort of finalising or tying up of loose ends before it happens. The thing is, I see the move. However, I feel like it's not going to be what you're wanting, because I just feel like there's an element of disappointment that's connecting with it. And there may not be the correct wording with that. There's some sort of emotional detachment that's going to be going on with this. I do get a number 8 around you. Now, again, time frames for me, 8 days, 8 weeks, 8 months, the month of August. But I'm going to say I'm looking at about 8 months, I feel, and then we'll have a clearer idea of what we are doing. But there's legals. I know every time we move there's the signing papers here, but I feel like I need to either tie something up or sign off on something before I'm free to be doing that. I hope you understand what I'm saying with that. So thank you. Tanya Kermath liked and shared, thank you to see my side business turning full time. Not for a while. I just feel like I'm hearing here like we've got a bit of a double-edged sword here. If you do, damn if you don't. I feel like there's not enough hours in a day for you to get all the work done to get the business up and running. But on the other hand, you've got to have your other day job or whatever it is that you're doing in order to get this. It's one of these things going. Okay, I feel like you'll have a clearer idea come new. I'm hearing new year. I'm curious as to whether it's new financial year. I am actually running down here February. February is significant with you connected to this as well. But eventually, I mean, and again, if you were on last week, I love business. Business is a passion of mine. I love building things, and I love building things from ground up. You've got to eat, breathe, sleep, everything. Your whole life has to be this business, unfortunately. And I'm going to say, are you at that stage yet? Because that's the only way you will succeed and the only way that you will be able to do this full time. Okay, so I hope you understand. Yes, you're still deciding about legals. Thank you. Okay, you are welcome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I hope that helps everybody there. Now, anybody who is okay, Instagram people, if you are having problems, please go over to Facebook. If you have Facebook, if not Facebook, go over to YouTube. I'm operating off different devices here. You've got more of a chance of me seeing your question if you're on Facebook or YouTube. I can't read. I can read, but it's very small, and I've just got you up there to redirect you onto the other platforms. Okay. Lisa, what's going on? Weird, it's not coming up on your page, only on your profile picture. What is? Because everybody else is saying it. I don't know. That's what I said. Every single week there is a different issue going on with the technology. Can't stand it. Where are we? Thank you, Gayleen. Gayleen's read the Riot Act. To be considered, you must like and share the page. Actually, yes, please. If you haven't already liked the pages, please consider doing that. That would be wonderful. So I'm always announcing things on here. As you know, that way, Anthem at the Seas. We've got 2 cabins left here. 2. Once they're gone, guys. 2 cabins sailing January 24, 8 nights up 2 Cairns, and we are teaching for 4 of those days while we are at sea. You want to learn psychic and mediumship development, numerology, astrology? Book yourself in. Book yourself in. 2 cabins left. Once they're gone as well. And I can't tell you the amount of times I always have people saying, oh, I wish I had known. I wish I should have booked in. I hear this all the time, guys. Just book in. All we need is, I think, $300 or $400 deposit, and you can pay the rest off before we go on the ship. Just saying. And if you don't want to do that, there we go. Which way? This is always back to that way. I can't get it right. My camera's back the other way. That way. The vault. Saturday the 4th of July. My show is on. My tickets are 20% sold. No, 25% sold out. It's a quarter sold out already. This show will sell out also. Tickets are on sale now. I'm just going to pop up the link for that. If you want to go and book yourself in, please go and do that. It's going to be a fantastic night. Also, I do have a level 1 beginner development class in my studio at Port Kembla on Sunday, the 14th of June. I only have, I think, three spots left for that. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty certain there's only about 3 spots left for that. I get great reviews from people who have done my workshops, and do yourself a favor, go and book yourself in on that. And you can do that through my website again at the psychicinner.com.au. There is the link, and you can also go and book yourself in for any private readings you can do through that page also. I am fully booked out now until next Wednesday. I've got appointments from Wednesday the 25th or something like that. I'm just saying. Let's move on. Okie dokie. Again, if you just jumped on, please like and share. Let me know that you have done that. I am checking because people lie to me that they've done it and they don't. It's my way of giving back, and that's all I just ask in exchange. Just to like and share. Where are we? Okay, Tammy Langford, hello. Thank you for liking and sharing. What do you see for me in my business? This is really exciting because I know that there's opportunities coming for you. I feel like that there's some sort of offer, or that you're very emotional about this business, or you're quite attached to it. So that's a good thing, because if you love what you do, generally you're very good at it and you put the extra hours in. And again, if you're passionate, you're good at it. I'm going to say that there'll be some sort of offer coming in. And what I mean by the offer, I feel that to me that's representing that there will be a growth period within your business. I don't know what you do. I'm sorry if you have, Tommy. I apologise. I do feel at the moment possibly we could be in a period of rest, so things may feel like that they are not moving as quickly as what you are hoping. I am getting a number 4 around you with that. So I'm going to say 4. Maybe there might be another 4 weeks of where I feel like things aren't moving, and then things will start moving after that time. So let's say on the safe side, I feel like you'll be going into new financial, if you are Australian, new financial year with a fresh set of eyes, new ideas, and more opportunities coming for you. So I hope that helps you. Moving on. Where are we? Okay, Simran over on YouTube. I'm the worst person to ask for when it comes to love, because I'm very blunt when it comes to relationships. I don't sugarcoat things, and those who know me, they will say exactly the same thing, and I think that's what people like about me. You're asking, may I know what are Steve's thoughts for me? We are not in contact. Okay, that is your answer, lovely. I'm sorry. I'm just straight to the point with things like that. I always say to people, if they want to, they will. And I'll also say that no response is a response. So, and this is when I'm all about empowering people and all about asking people just to maybe consider redirecting your energy elsewhere. Because at the moment, I just see a lot of wasted energy going on around you when you have so much more to offer and so much more to give here. So at the moment, I'm going to say there's nothing. I'm not picking up anything here. I'm also hearing here there's a third party interference with this, and it may not necessarily mean that they have somebody else. A third party interference may be family, it may be other work situations, other commitments here. So I'm going to say this, lovely. I feel like you are way back in the queue here in terms of where their thought process is. Okay, so I know that's not what you're wanting to hear. Please don't think I'm an awful person. I am quite to the point when it comes to relationships, okay? And that goes with anybody else who's going to ask me about love life here as well. I will read for you, but if you're going to be asking me what does somebody think, or what does somebody think, okay, I'm going to say you should know. If they want to, they will. If a male, I'm going to say this, and any gentleman on here can feel free to pipe up or talk up about this, because I'm going to say, if a guy likes you, they will move heaven and earth to see you, be with you, talk to you. Okay? And I'll leave that one there for you to ponder over. Now, let's move on. Okay. Simon, wow, major life changes. Which one first? You tell me, lovely. There's so much going on. I actually get quite excited. I do get a sense of being overwhelmed here as well. But look, that's a good thing. But the thing is, you're not stuck, lovely. I just feel like there's a little bit going on and you think, oh, where do I start first? What do I do? I don't know what to do. And sometimes when we get like that, the procrastination actually holds us up from moving forward here. So I'm going to say, let me just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got number 8 around you. 8. So 8 weeks, August, changes. Okay. But as a psychic, and I'll say anybody, and you should know that I can't tell you what to do. So you're asking which one first. I'll leave that one for you to work out. Okie dokie. See, Simon's piped up. See, he's chiming in about guys. They don't wait. If they want to be with you, they will. They will move heaven and earth to speak to you, to see you, just to say hi. Okay, thanks, Simon. Okay. Now, Instagram, I'm having problems with it. Please, if you've got Facebook or YouTube, please consider going over to one of those platforms. You've got more of a chance of me seeing you and answering your questions, please. Thank you very much. That's for Instagram people. Facebook and YouTube, please go over to one of those platforms. I can see you a bit better over there. Michelle Howie, liked and shared, thank you. Do you see me moving back to my hometown or staying where I am? I feel like you're moving back. Okay, it's either a yes or a no for me, and I'm getting a big fat yes here. So if the question is, do you see me moving back to my hometown? Yes. Okay. So I don't know if that's what you're wanting to hear, but I'm going to say yeah, that's what I'm getting. Amber, haven't you got a license? Why did I think you... Seriously, you've got no license, love. All right. Do you getting my license this year? Finally. I get all this confusion around you. I'm like, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I think that's what's going on in your head. Let me see. I do. I'm getting yes, but I just feel like there's delays. So either you've gone for your license in the past and you failed it. You've gone for a few goes. I'm hearing here, yes, you will. Yes, you will. So I'm going to say yes. Okay. See, Simon's piped up. We will put in effort with fear. We go after what we want. If he's not, he's not wanting it. Okay. Sorry if that's too blunt. Yeah. Thanks for the input, Simon. But I carry the same thoughts, and I say that a lot with people, and that's why I keep saying to people, I'm the worst person to be asking about love, because I'm just very to the point, like you. No response is a response. Okay, so Amber, you've been a passenger princess for a long time. You're a little bit scared. No, darling, no. I think the longer you leave it, yeah, I understand that. Just rip the band-aid off, go and get your license, love. Yes, and yes. Instagram, please go on over to Facebook or YouTube. I'm having trouble with this, as I always do every week. I've just got it on to redirect you over. Where are we up to now? So, and again, YouTube and Facebook. I'm streaming to multiple platforms, and if you're sitting in a room where it looks like there's only a couple of you on there watching and I'm ignoring, no, I've got a lot of you on here watching all at once. Hello, Chanel. You haven't been on for a few weeks, have you? Okay, Patricia Duncan, I am asking for specific questions. If those sort of questions, I am reserving those for 8:45 when I'm doing card pulls for people. That's a general, and so you can have a card at 8:45 unless you give me a specific question. Okay, we're a little bit quiet tonight, aren't we? So again, if you just jumped on, I'm changing the times from next week. I will be going live from 7 p.m. Sydney time. That will be 9 p.m. for New Zealand. So it gives you guys don't have to sit up so late. Fine up there. I'm either lagging or people are a little bit scared of me. Hi, Crystal. Kate Louise, thank you for sharing. I'm trying to sell our house. Will we get a decent offer soon? Oh, darling, darling, darling. I get a number 3 around you. Number 3. So if you're new, if I haven't explained it to you before, when I get the numbers generally represent time frames for me. It won't be in 3 days. You may get a few nibbles in about something, but I feel like I'm looking at 3 months. 3 months maybe when it's all. So let's look at around about August, July, August. I'm assuming you are Southern Hemisphere. You're Aussie, are you? Because I am hearing end of winter, start of spring. I feel like I am in the warmer months with you. This is a thing also. I know where you're located. If you want to share that with me, that's okay. But I feel like it's somebody that's not in the area they're moving in. They're from afar. They're looking for a whole scene change, and they'll be in, if that makes sense. Angela, I'm not scary. You know what? I think a lot of that's not what I hear. I know that a lot of people are actually scared of me. And I don't mean to be scary, but it happens. So you're an Aussie, yeah, Kate Louise. So look, I just feel like I'm looking at August and when it's starting to get warmer. Oh, so have I read for you before? Have you come in to see me? Okay. Chanel, I'm just going to say there's all this stuff going on behind the scenes with, I'm telling you, the budget has scared the bejesus out of people. I just think people are getting very cautious, and I'm just hearing here that there is a lot of slowing up that's going on, and I'm assuming it's the business that I know that you are connected to. I'm just feeling like the next 6 months going to be a little bit touch and go here. And I don't want to get lectured on my page about this. However, I'm one of these people where I try not to let things get to me, and I go about my own business like nothing's going on, because it's about the energy. And if you're going to be hanging on to that energy, yes, all these things are going to slow up. And I think that's for everybody as a collective as well. So just be a little bit mindful of that. It's like when we have water that just stays still, stagnant, and we all know after time stagnant water starts to stink. And that's how I'm seeing money as well. We need to keep it flowing within reason. I'm not saying be stupid and throw your money around, but I just feel like people are on the side of safety here. I think the fear has been put into people as well. So I just want everybody to sit with that as well, because I always say money comes, money goes, and we've got to keep that flow, that, let's say, the balance, the even balance with that. Okay. Where are we? Okay. Now, Angela, I'm direct, not scary. I can't help it. I can be direct, but sometimes people perceive that as being blunt too. I'm blunt and rude, and they take that as being rude. Yeah. So again, if you just jumped on, please like and share. Let me know that you have done that. And I'm not doing medical or legals on here. I do prefer to be working with direct questions this evening. If you are asking for generals, I'm going to be drawing cards at 8:45. I've just popped up the link to my website. You can go and book yourself in for a private reading with me if you want a more in-depth. Understand that these readings are just general. I am mindful of the information I do give out to people. We can all access that, and I hate to be giving out everybody's business to the whole world. And my show at Port Kembla is selling. I'm just going to put the link up for that. If you want to go and book yourself in for that show, if you are local or if you want to travel up for the weekend, it is on a Saturday night. Where are we up to? Oh, I love you guys. I'm objective, but not rude. Thanks, Chanel. Okay. Instagram people, please go over onto Facebook. I have trouble reading the comments. It's so bloody small up there, and you've got more of a chance of me answering you if you have Facebook or YouTube. I can see you better, and everything back to the central system here, so everybody's in the same boat. And I'm just potluck this evening because we are now growing this channel. There's a lot of you jumping on here. Okay, I can see some of you commenting on Instagram there. Guys, the writing's that small, I can't see it. So go over to YouTube or Facebook, please. Where are we up to? Thanks, Gayleen. Love you, love. Denise, yes, I do get information from loved ones. I'm a medium. I do medium day in, day out, every day when I do private readings. So, and again, I tend not to do mediumship readings on these live feeds because they are fast-paced, and I do give evidential medium, and I need you to say yes or no with all the evidence that I'm giving you, so you understand I do have that person with me, but it does take a long on here with the lags, so that's why I tend not to do the mediumship unless I've got somebody literally hitting me in the head that they want to get out information here. So, yeah, I've got a show on at Port Kembla. Hang on, that way. No, that way. Oh, God, see, my camera's all back to front. That way. Saturday, 4th of July. So those tickets are selling. Come on over to that. That's when I do the mediumship. Okay, guys, again, please, for the love of God, I say this every week. Can we please limit the questions to 2 lines, because I've got to click something to open it up to read the essay. I can't because I've got questions and comments going like this, and it's very hard to go back. So please, can we condense it down? I'm trying my best. All I can see with you, Lauren McConnell, is when will my husband's business take off? That's all I can see, darling, without me having to open it up there. And all I'm hearing here is that there's going to be a message coming in. It's like I'm hearing expect the unexpected, okay? They're telling me also April was a little bit tough with you guys here, but then they're going June that there'll be implements being put into place. Now, look, I know that we've got end of financial year coming up here, but I feel like that you two are going to be sitting down with a budget or a plan moving forward here. I'm hearing here August things are going to be implemented there with you. I'm also hearing here that there needs to be tightening of the belt or changes of the way of the thought process is with this. I'm hearing here that the message that is coming in for the expect the unexpected with advice of how things should be done, and I'm being asked by Spirit for you that he needs to listen. Okay, because I feel like there's an element of stubbornness here. Okay, wants to do it a certain way, and it's not working. So somebody will come in with something, an idea, he needs to listen to that. So that's all up to him. I'm hearing August. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. Okay, moving on. You're welcome, Lauren. I hope that's helped you. Melinda, like and share, will my new job work out? And have we made the right choice? Right, okay. I'm hearing here, yeah, new job will work out, but they're telling me the higher up, the management or whatever, whoever's your superior, your boss, whatever you refer to them as, maybe have this element of authority, so you may not gel with them at first, but I'm also hearing here that they are fair and they want things done a certain way. So are you one of these people that can bend with this? Because I just feel like that they can be, again, like me, direct, blunt. So you may take offense to their way of thinking, the way that they want things done, or the way that they communicate with you. Not the case. That is just them. And I'm just hearing here, if you're okay with that, yes, it'll be all okay. It will work out for you. And you're asking, have we made the right choice? Okay. Every time somebody asks me, have we made the right choice, I will always say, too late, isn't it? If I said, no, you haven't made the right choice, what happened? It's not going to change anything. It's like when somebody asks me, am I on the right path? Yes, you are on the right path, because we have experiences and lessons, and that's how we grow. So if you are having second thoughts about this, understand that you have chosen this and you have this opportunity to learn from it and for you to grow from it. So I hope that helps you. Okay. Where are we up to? Angela, will my white VW be fixed or written off? Who's made the joke about driving it off the cliff, love? I feel like it'd be written off, actually. I see legal papers here, and I know that there's legal papers when you get things fixed. And look, I'm just seeing a whole heap of legal papers, so I'm assuming that there's going to be a where I'm at. I'm feeling like it'll be written off, but I feel like there'll be a lot of stuffing around with it before we get to that point. Okay, hello Dana, lovely to have you on here. Yeah, Angela, you hope so, because somebody's been joking about pushing it off a cliff, haven't they? Just saying. Sorry, the whole world can hear. The whole world knows about it now. So, Melinda, your skin, I think, could handle the way they speak to me. But the thing is, they're a good boss. That's the thing. And it's one of those bosses where they don't suffer fools. So if you do your work and you do what's asked of you or what's expected of you, and you be a little bit proactive and not have to be told every single thing to do and get followed up all the time, they're good. They just don't handle fools. They don't suffer fools. So you'll be fine if you like that. You're welcome, Angela. You are welcome. And again, over on Instagram, please, if you have YouTube or Facebook, please consider going onto one of those platforms, because it is very hard for me to be seeing comments up here, and it's easy for it all coming back to my central system. Please and thank you. Hope you're well. How are we going? We got time yet, Gayleen? Am I still in time? Gayleen's my gatekeeper too, timekeeper. Okay. I think you've lost the keys, Bree. I think they're gone. I know you've lost the keys, but I just feel like they're gone. They're gone. They're gone. They're gone. They've been wrapped up in something. They're caught up. How long ago did they go missing? Okay. Long enough for a garbage truck to come and collect the weekly garbage? Because I just feel like they got caught up in something. Okay. I'm being shown like a jumper, something, an article of clothing here. Article of clothing. Okay, did you just do a big clean out? Okay, I think 2 weeks ago. I feel like that they got caught up with something, love, and I feel like they're gone. I really do. So do we have a lot of keys on there? Are they replaceable? Yeah, so you had a big cleanup. Yep. I'm just seeing wrapped up, caught up in clothing. So if you've had, okay, so if you had, and when we're talking about the cleanup, clothing, did we have literally go through clothing and put them in garbage bags? And then did we go and donate them to the Salvos, Vinnie's, or whoever, Goodwill, one of these places? Yep. Okay. There's your starting point. Okay. I feel like you need to go and suss that out. The thing is also, I know that there's a lot of Facebook groups that dedicate to op shopping, and you might have some luck if you just went in the bins. Okay, they'll be at the tip now. Well, see, that's what I was saying. The garbage bags of clothes gone. Yeah. Unfortunately, that's what I'm saying. I'm sorry. Wish I had better news, but that's what I'm saying. And as you know me, I'm direct. I'm blunt. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let me have a look at this. Where's the psychic pin-up? Where are we? Oh. Okay, guys, if you haven't already liked my page, please consider doing that. Okay. Where's my live feed? Okay. All right, let's move on. Patricia Reynolds, will my father-in-law come and live with us? Yes, he sure will. Yes. I'm getting a yes. I hope you're happy about that. Have the in-laws with you, but I'm hearing, yeah, I do feel like that they will. and I feel like that decision will be coming around the warmer months. So if you are in the Southern Hemisphere, I'm looking around about September, October, November. There'll be some decisions around about then connected to him. So I hope that helps you. And I think we have lagged again, which is unfortunate. And I'm just going to pop up here also from next week. Live will be from 7 p.m. AEST Sydney time. So just mark that down, that there will be a change of time for live feed as of next week. 7 p.m. I will be going live for the hour, and it just allows for my Kiwi cousins, for they don't have to sit up so late. And to tell you the truth, I'm bloody buggered by the time I get to this time every day. I've been reading all day, so I just want to sit down and relax. Alrighty, moving on. Okay, Gemma, I do not do health or health or legals on live feed. Sorry, it's in the description there. Now, card time. Yep. Down there. Yes, I am, Denise. Of course, I'm tired. See, my life, just to give you all a general idea of what my life's about. My day starts at 6 a.m. I'm usually in at my shop from 8:30 onwards every day, and I will start reading. And I'm booked out all the time. I pretty much read all day, every day. And then I come home and I'll have something light to eat here, and then I'll do live feed here. So, where are we? Yeah, 9 o'clock. So I'm going on nearly 12 hours here of work, and I've been doing that for a number of years, just to give you an idea. And then I'll be repeating the process again tomorrow. But obviously, I don't do live feeds. So that's my life. Okay. So I'm going to be operating off today the Angel Answers. If you are wanting, they're saying that's a collective. Okay. All right. What's that one about? This is for all of you. Whatever your questions are, the universe is saying big fat yes, yes, and yes. But what I was getting at, if you have a question that I did not get to, did not answer, generally the Angel Answers will give you some indication for you. So if you want an angel card, just pop the word angel in the comment section. If you are wanting a little bit more of a bluntness, saying that one is for the collective too. God, I love how spirit works. Okay, what do you want them to know about this? Here I am saying, I'm the worst person to be asking for love. You got the Lover's card here. All right, so those people are asking about love. I'm going to come in from another angle here, however, with the tarot card. The Lover's card also is a card of choice. So those who are not asking about love, the Lover's card is reminding you have choices. You have choices for everything. And those people who say to me, I don't have a choice, yes, you do. Everybody has a choice. However, some of these people just don't want to be making these choices because it might be a little bit hard for them. Or they don't like the, when you take the medicine, you know how we all don't like the taste of medicine, but sometimes it's necessary that we have to take the medicine in order to get better. That's the same thing with choices. All right, so if you want me to pull a blunt card for you, and generally this is good for the general people who are asking for general readings here. So pop the word blunt in. Let's get going. All right, my beautiful Gayleen, because she helps me every week. You are first cab off the rank, lovely. And I've got 2 cards for you straight away. So we have the Queen of Pentacles, and as you know, darling, Pentacles are all about our wealth, our finances, anything materialistic, education here. But the Queen of Pentacles also represents court cards, kings, queens, knights and pages. They are court cards and generally indicates an energy, a person. I'm going to say that this is you, darling, because Queen of Pentacles is also a very a woman who is very grounded, somebody who's quite practical here, and I'm going to say that is you. You're very practical, particularly when it comes to family here also, because that's the other card that jumped out, which is the 10 of Cups. Now, to me, this is telling me that we've got happy families. There's going to be happy times coming on around you here. And I'm going to say, I'm hearing here from Spirit that I'm hearing here about time. I'm hearing the word about time. I'm going to ask you, and I did ask you that last week, are you coming to mainland? Because I keep saying there's a trip coming up around you. I see that there's some sort of connection, family connection coming up around you. So I hope that helps you. Okay, moving on, and please, if you have had a mini read with me this evening, please be a little bit mindful that there are people on here who have not had anything from me, so just give them a fair go. Okay, so just moving on. Candace Bradshaw is after a blunt. So, okay, Candace, you have the 5 of Pentacles. Now, I always say Pentacles, as I say again, wealth, finances, material things, education here, but this one is a card of uncertainty, unfortunately. It's not really that bad because it's a reminder here that if you are going through some challenging situations at the moment, nearly over. It's like you're coming in from the cold here. Okay, I'm hearing here that there is help coming here or some guidance coming in for you, particularly around the money, the finances. So I hope that helps you. Moving on here, Crystal is after an angel card. So for you, Crystal, we have here, okay, I've got 2 cards. Recovery, and then I've also got here that hang on, let's just wait for that to focus. The situation will improve. So if you put those 2 together, I feel like that the recovery is just a reminder for you is to take a little bit of time out. You know, when we do a little bit of reflecting here, I call that the recovery period. And I'm just hearing here that the situation will improve for you. Tracy Howard is after a blunt. So Tracy Howard for you. Right. I have for you 2 court cards. So I have the King of Cups and I also have the Page of Wands here. And I want to combine these together as one person. They're just telling me to combine it together as one person here. So there is going to be news coming in for you, possibly connected around a job offer or I'm hearing here also ideas. There's something connected around work coming in for you. But I'm also hearing here is that there is a male that is connected to this who could come across as a little bit, what's the word I'm looking for? I won't use the word rude. I want to use the word aloof, but they're not. They're a little bit shy here. They proceed with caution. So I'm hearing here this person is a little bit sensitive. So this is why I have to ask you, are you in the market for a job? Because I'm going to say that there's decisions or something connected around a role here coming up around you. Okay, so I hope that helps you. Megan James is after an angel card for you. Okay, you're going to hate me, lovely. They said look for a sign. Look for the sign. And they said to pick the next card, which is choose a new direction. Okay, so I feel like you're getting all the signs, synchronicities, but you're not listening to it. And they're saying just choose a new direction, love. Okay, moving on. Beautiful Dana, you are after a blunt for you. Dana. How's the partnership going? Can't make this shit up, love. We've got the 2 of Cups. Now, cups, yes, I know cups are about emotions, but when I get the 2 of Cups, is about partnerships. It can be about love, but it's not that case for you here. It's going to be about a partnership going here. So is that still going? Because still on the cards, love? Still on the cards. Okay, Tracy Howard, you just got promoted. Thank you very much. So that resonates with you. Thank you for that. Moving on. Carolee is after this Carolee bird after an angel. So, okay, they're saying here forgiveness. Forgiveness. All right. So are you a little bit stubborn, love? Are people pissing you off here? Because they're saying that there needs to be a little bit of forgiving here. All right. Sometimes we can't control everything, and we just need to let things go and understand that the universe makes things happen for a reason, and you are where you are right now for a reason. Okay, moving on. Vanessa Gray is after an angel. Vanessa, you have got, okay, you got a yes. I think we all like the yeses, don't we? I think everybody's waiting for that. Big fat yes for you. That's for Vanessa Gray. Galen, I wish I could as my son's in hospital, but unfortunately, financially, it's not happening. Thank you. Do not ever say not happening. No such thing as never, 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 because I am seeing a trip. I'm seeing a trip, love. You know me, I'm like a dog to a bone. Karen Lavender. You got Karen, please. What do you want? Do you want a blunt or do you want an angel card, love? Let me know. Moving on. Jenny Louise, you're after an angel. Okay. They said to you, it's all up to you. It's all up to you. Because they said that you can procrastinate on things a little bit and you get a little bit confused about making decisions. They're saying it's all up to you. Time for you to stand in your power. So Karen Lavender is after a blunt. So let's see what we've got for you. Okay, we've got a major arcana for you, Karen. It's the Fool. First card in the tarot deck. The Fool. It's all about tarot is all the Fool's journey. And being the Fool does not necessarily mean that you are a fool. The Fool is always about looking at life through the eyes of a child, the innocence here. And it comes with the start of a new journey. So when I have the Fool card come up, it's telling me that we've got new opportunities coming up for you. I know that I did do a private reading for you last week, I think it was, or the week before, or whenever that was. I feel like it's connected around that. Usually this comes up when there's opportunities coming, and it's like, take that leap. Okay, so I hope that helps you. Moving on. Hello, Tony Gonzalez. You're coming to my workshop on Sunday, Tony, I hope? Because I will be sending emails out about that probably on Friday, just as a reminder. But I'm looking forward to that. So I'm going to push all of you, go a little bit deeper into a bit more mediumship here. So you are after a blunt, is that right? Yep. So Tony's after a blunt. What have we got for you, lovely? Ooh, you're going to like this. Have you been entering the lotto lately, Tony? Because we have the Ace of Pentacles here. And again, Pentacles are about finances, wealth, as I say, material things, education here. But when aces are about new beginnings also, generally when I get, there's some sort of offer coming in around you. But I know that you're not working, are you? But I feel like you've got a project going on the side. They're telling me you're thinking about doing a project or doing something else. Is that right? You get a little bit bored. All right? That's what that's about. So it's going to be head down, bums up with you. So they're telling me work with you. You can't sit still. Sorry. How are we going here? And again, let me just pop this up. So thepsychicpinup.com.au, there is my website. If anybody wants to book in for private readings or booking for my workshops, all the information is on my website. And the other link there is the link to my show for the Vault, and you can go and book yourself in from there. Those tickets are already 25% sold out. The show is on Saturday, the 4th of July. So they will sell. Yolanda is after a blunt as well. Let me pick one for you. Right. What's going on with you? We have here the Five of Wands. Wands are action cards, doing cards creativity. But when I get this, particularly in number 5, 5s can be about changes, but 5s can also be about conflict as well. And you can see here, this picture's pretty self-explanatory. There's a shit fight going on here. And see this dude? He's the meat and the sandwich. He's caught in amongst all of this conflict. So I'm going to say that is you. That's what's going on in your life at the moment. You can't please everybody. I just feel like you're trying to put out all these spot fires here to keep people happy. There needs to be some changes here because you're going to be back next week asking me the same question. Okay, you're welcome, Tony. Kelly Thompson is after a blunt. Kelly. Oh dear. We have, okay, swords. Swords are about our thoughts. Swords are about communication here. Number 10. 10s are about endings. All right, we've got the knives in the back. Now, it's not as bad as what it looks here. It means that whatever this situation is that you've been in, it's come to a completion, love. It's not going to hurt you anymore. Okay, done, dusted, all over Red Rover. All right, you see here, the sun's coming up in the background. You know the old saying, it's always darker before the dawn. All right, understand that better days are coming for you. It's all behind you. Okay, moving on. How are we going for time? Oh, Carol Symington, after Angel card, please. All right. Okay, I hope this resonates with you because they're saying here peaceful resolution. Peaceful resolution. That's for you, Carol. Okay, you're welcome, Yolanda. Hope that helps you. Kim Latham is after a blunt. After a blunt. Oh, we got a magic arcana for you, Kim, which is the world. And it's funny how Karen had the Fool right at the start of the journey. The world is the completion right at the end of the journey. So the Fool goes through a whole series here of situations and emotions and all about life, and the world is the completion of it. So it can represent a couple of things here. It can represent literally world travel, or what is happening here also. This card will show when we have a completion of a cycle here. So I'm going to say there's some form of cycle that is completing for you, and you will be going into a new cycle very, very shortly. Hence, that's when the Fool usually shows up again. So I hope that helps you. Alrighty, we are at 9 o'clock. So I'm going to wrap it up, and just remember, next week I will be live from 7 p.m. Sydney time. So wherever are located in the world, look up the time zone. 7 p.m. New Zealand, it will be 9 p.m. for you guys, so it's a little bit more of a decent hour. I think it's a bit more of a decent hour for me too, particularly going into winter, because I like to hibernate a little bit in winter. And again, remember, if you would like a private reading with me, you can do that through my website. I do have a beginner's workshop starting on the 14th of June. I've got 3 spots left, I think, for that. Don't quote me on that. You can get that information off my website. As you know, my show on the 4th of July, also our cruise on the 24th of January next year. We've only got the 2 cabins left for that, so that's very exciting there. And I think I'll leave that. Okay, so have a beautiful week, everybody. Thank you for joining me. As you know, this is my way of giving back. And also, I will be turning off all comments after this live feed to protect you. If, however, you get messages from me pretending that's me, I want to be your friend, and yada, 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 understand that more than likely it will be a little man in a cafe in Nigeria next week. Have a beautiful week. Bye.